Alphanod, what do you got for us? Coming to terms, an influential Iscardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alphanod would like nothing more to you than you to oblige him. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Yurdi, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat the Ser as Embark, Lord Commander of the Temple of Knights, in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leaders wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Ser Elmerk wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Quathras. Mayhap you feel this be a waste of your talents, which could countless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. All right, let's see here. Let's go this way and go talk to Menphilia. All right, Menphilia. A meeting with an Iscardian ambassador. Jeez, I couldn't say that word for a second. By all means, I think it's a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribes of activity of late. If Alphanod believes your presence may help him secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. And Descendant, I take it Yurdi has explained the situation. She has. Yet, welcome through these overtures are. I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Iscardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one which I have given no small thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Isgard is situated at the center of the Albathian Spine. Ruled by Iscardian Orthodox Church at the head, which resides the Archbishop. Members of the original Azorian alliance formed in the wake of Al-Miago's fall 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silver Terror Skies. Since which time their borders remain closed to all outsiders. They've rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning deaf ear to their neighbors. Please even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of the Cartanu, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince the Isgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. Okay, that battle was okay, where that big old ship crashed. I have explained over and over again that the Azoria stands united where we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall as once fell Almiago. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so, rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past. This time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy, they will bring their agendas to the negotiation table, and so will I, although with a handful of inconvertible truths. The Empire will soon be at the doorstep once more. Alamigo? Alamigo. Okay. Alamigo. Am I closer? Alamigo. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and the others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Yurdi. Our old friend Lord is expecting us. I've never even tried that name. Since our Alamigo. I know I heard the general say it once, and I already forgot. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, it gets said a lot in Stormblood. Okay. Yeah, if I'm pronouncing something wrong, please let me know. I will try to correct that. Sometimes I'm reading so fast that I actually mess up totally, but the pronunciations are the tricky ones. Since our quest is to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further integrated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Alright. Guess we got that done. Speak with Herjavant in Dragon's Head. There we go. Let's just teleport there. Alamigo. 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 I'm gonna have to get some pronunciation training. Alright, it's probably down here. Oh, this guy. Okay. Harshafont. Harshafont? Harshafont. Okay. Ah, Yurdi. Ever welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked to a blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. Harshafont. I'm gonna need like a cheat sheet. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall even struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphanod. An honor as always. Okay. Likewise, Lord Hashifant. Forgive us. House for Temps. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense, any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortemps may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted to see the Holy See is at willing last to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloaked helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in the heretic activity is of grave concern to us all. Almeric. Okay. But to the matter at hand, Sir Almeric arrived in the Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I'm told he is eager to meet you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey, and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our earth. But if you're willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessionary. He will grant you an entrance and send word to the other attendants. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. All right. Sits over here. It's a wall. I'm guessing it's outside. Oh, there he is. All right, House Fortemps Guard. We have been expecting you, Madame. Pray take your ease inside. I shall summon the others. All right, let's proceed.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Emeric. Okay, I'll remember that.
Final Leveilleur, at your service.
Okay, the D is silent in his name.
Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Forton. Oh, all right.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Awkward stares. Alright. Maybe this will pay off that quest we started last time. Alright, looks like we completed coming to terms, and we get to pick up some pants. And, some shark fin soup. Right, let's see, let's put those pants on.